Oh, hell no. I already know. Them two? Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking like, oh, this is kind of...
Period.
Wait. It has to mean something. I know she's not crazy.
She didn't want you, bro. She didn't want you. The drama's crazy.
Hey, welcome back. It has been a long time coming, at least for me, because I read A Court of Mist and Fury in the fall last year, and now it is January. So yeah, it's been a minute for me. Lucky for you, you probably did not have to wait that long for this video to come out, but we're here. She's here. ACOWAR. Does anybody call it that? I don't know. Anyways, this week we are finally reading A Court of Wings and Ruin. There will be spoilers, but if you have not read the book yet and you would like to read along with me, as always, I will have chapters. That way you know what chapters I will be talking about in each section of the vlog. Okay, so just a little recap for me mostly. We ended A Court of Mist and Fury with an infuriating ending because we went to Hybern, did our little thing with our little mission, and then turns out Tamlin and Lucien, they decided to show up. They stabbed us in the back because they're stupid to be working with the King of Hybern, right? Our sisters, or Farah's sisters, are now deep in the situation, in this chaotic ass mess. They're in there. All because of who? The King of Hybern and that bitch named Ianthe. I think that's why, right? It was Ianthe that sold her sisters out, who told the King of Hybern that hey, she has some sisters in the mortal world that she cares about. Like, you should take them as hostages. I don't know how that actually went down. Oh, our bond was broken, or everybody else thinks that they broke our bond, our mating bond, which, by the way, you can't really break that. Oh, and then Farah decided that she wanted to debut as a little actress and pretend like she was under Rhys's control this whole entire time. And everyone bought it, at least we think. I'm sure that there are some people who are skeptical. Lucien especially is very skeptical about the whole thing. So yeah, now we are back with Tamlin and Spring Court, but little does he know that we are now actually the Lady of the Night Court, as we should. That's basically all the important parts of the ending. It was implied that we were going to be playing the role of a spy for the Night Court, but right now, me and my baby Rhys, we're apart. And I'm vlogging for him. I already miss him. Oh my god. Okay, I don't know. I'm just babbling at this point, so let's just start reading because I've missed this world. Ugh. I'm only on page number 2, guys, and I am in there. It's like walking through a portal, and I miss it. I miss this world so much. I'm not even here anymore. What is Earth? Who is Earth? I don't know her. Girl, please do tell. What excuse would Ianthe have for selling us out to Hybern? What fucking reason? And why? Oh my god. Why is she not fucking dead? That's the question. You're telling me that Farah, Lucien, and Tamlin are gonna be in a meeting, just a casual old meeting with Ianthe, so that she can explain to us why she sold us out? Off with her head! What do you mean? Is that too harsh? I would love to know what excuse she has, because I cannot think of one good reason. No, literally. You know what she said? She said, I acted out of desire to grant what I believed you perhaps yearned for, but did not dare voice. Why would we want that? Why would we want our sisters to be captured? Why would we want my sisters to be forced into turning into a fae when they don't want to be? I'm tired of her. She's asking to continue to work together. This is crazy. She's crazy. She's delusional. What? Wait, what is going on? Farah is low-key petty. I'm here for it. She said this is my show, my story. I'm the main character. Come on. They are too precious. Farah and Reason are just so sweet to each other. It makes me sick. I love them. I love them so much. And just so you know, all they're doing is just having a small, cute little convo through their bond. You know what I mean? But it has me feeling some type of way. They love, okay? By the way, something I feel like I need to note is that established relationships don't always make me feel this way. Often in books and stories, I kind of lose interest when the two main characters finally get together. Because then I feel like at that point, like, I don't know, like half of the thrill is gone. But when it comes to these two, they still have me giggling and kicking my feet, bro. I love them. The drama is just so funny to me. And like, Farah is basically trying to get Lucien and Tamlin to kind of like turn on each other. And what's funny about this is that I used to ship Farah and Lucien together in the first book. And so for this to be happening, all these little things that she's trying to do to make Tamlin jealous is just so hilarious. It's hilarious. And I'm enjoying it. I'm here for the drama. Like when she had her little nightmare and went into Lucien's bedroom, when I first read that, before it was revealed that it was obviously like a play, I was thinking like, oh, this is it's kind of intimate. What's going on here? There's no way that, what's going on? But now that we know that it's intentional, I'm like, okay, that makes sense. But for a minute there, I was like, whoa. What's going on here? Anyways, now they're in their little tent. And I'm just going with the flow, man. I'm here. I'm having fun. Ah! Now y'all jump into conclusions. That's crazy. First of all. This is so funny, bro. Okay, so imagine this. Farah is washing up on the stream after sharing a tent with Lucien. Brana, I still don't know how to say her name, so if I say this wrong, I'm so sorry, but I got too lazy to look it up, so I'm just gonna call her Brana. Brana was prowling for the stream by the time I'd finished. The princess gave me a cold, thin smile. I'd pick Baron's son, too. I stared at the princess beneath lowered brows. She shrugged, her smile growing. Autumn court males have fire in their blood, and they like it, too. First of all, Elaine about to have a great time later on. That's so funny. Okay guys, here's an update. We have not gotten super far because I'm afraid to read and miss out some super big crazy parts, but right now Farah is doing one hell of a great job turning spring court into each other. She's in her little scheming bag right now. Farah, Lucien, the royals, Jurian, Ianthe, and Tamlin this time came along to their little journey to the wall, and Farah now has a better idea of the number of their army, where they're going to be located, and vaguely like who is allied with Hybern. And now Farah's like, I'm gonna dip, it's time to go home because I have all the information that I need. I did what I needed to do, and now we gotta go. So now Farah is packed. She is getting ready to leave while everyone is occupied, but I have a feeling that something's gonna go down. There's obviously no way that she's just gonna go back home to baby boy Reese without any problems. So let's get into it. Oh no. Ianthe, bro, I'm just so tired of her already. I've been tired of her, and yet she's still here. Ooh. Wait. Oh my god, wait, this is getting dark. She is not. You know, I don't even blame Farah. I do not even blame Farah for doing this. That would be the sick, dark side of me wanting this to happen. Ugh. Oh my god.
Of course they would get caught. Shoot.
Bro, please, no. Y'all, the action. You're so bro. What are you gonna do? How are we gonna get out of this? Oh. I thought we were gonna lose Lucien. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Lucien has to go with Feyre now. He's gonna go. If Feyre's gonna let him, because I don't know. I just know it. Yeah, she can't get anywhere. So Lucien's gonna have to help her. Oh my god, I can see where this is going. Okay, watch. Reese is gonna be so pissed when he sees him later. So this is how he turns sides. Lucien, please do not mess this up.
We just finished chapter 12, and that will be the end of the first section of this vlog. As you can probably already tell, I am loving this book. I'm having so much fun right now. The pacing is good right now. I'm not bored at all, and the story doesn't really go too long without like something happening, something catching you off guard, which I love. It kind of keeps me on my toes. I'm really liking this little journey right now with Feyre and Lucien, especially because in the last book, I felt so betrayed. And I'm sure Feyre felt that way too about her friend. And so this is very interesting. I did not know if I could ever forgive Lucien. I didn't know if he was going to be redeemed. And even if he was redeemed in the story, would he be redeemed in my heart? I was not sure about that. But as much as I hate to say it, he's really pulling on my heartstrings. He's pulling on my empathetic and forgiving heart right now. You know, I do have to kind of like remind myself that aside from the people of Velaris, nobody really knows the truth, and that's something that I can't like hate them for. I can't hate Lucien for like not knowing. You know, it's not completely his fault for this hatred and for the perception that he has of Night Court and of Rhys. So I have to keep that. I have to remind myself, because I get so angry at times, you guys. I get so mad. I'm like, y'all are so stupid, yada 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 yada. I'm like, okay, Danny, you have to remember, they don't know everything. Of course they're gonna act this way. Of course they're gonna think certain things because they don't know the whole truth. I could really relate and empathize with Feyre, just kind of like her being torn between wanting to be mad at Lucien for what he did and also thinking like, ugh, like I still do care about him. I'm loving the story so far, and we're gonna keep reading.
Okay, we are past them reuniting, which was just so freaking satisfying. The homies came through when we needed them the most, which was just so nice. Just the little crumbs of interaction between Feyre and Cassian and Azriel was great, wonderful, amazing. The whole fight scene, great, wonderful, amazing. Now we're back in Velaris. You know, Lucien, he's all shook. He doesn't really know what to make of everything yet. And we're back with baby Rhys. That was cute. You know, at this point, when it comes to spice, I have just come to accept that the spice in this world just happens to be very, you know, fluff, very cute, very poetic. And that's fine. It may not be the kind of spice that I go crazy for, but it's cute and I still like it. It's very tasteful. But yeah, there was that. When Rhys first showed up, there wasn't a lot that happened, just at least in terms of people's reaction to Lucien being there. But I think we're about to get that right here. Oh no. You know, Rhys is so Rhys. He's so smooth with it. He's so calm and collected. Just, this is not really going as I originally thought it would go. Oh. Bro, if a man ever defends my honor the way that Rhys just defended Feyre's honor right here, I would crumble. I would crumble. My heart.
I can't even move on. I can't even... he is that man. Feyre is one lucky girl. Hey Siri. It's fine. You don't want to. You don't want to be useful. I get it. All the crumbs that they are dropping about Cassian and Nesta just make me super excited for the future. Because I already know them two. Yeah, duh. Someone would have to be blind to not catch that. There's obviously something going on there. Cassian is drooling over her. Calm down, bro. It's kind of cute. Her penis is just at this point hilarious to me. I just think it's so hilarious because Cassian is probably the perfect person in terms of personality who can just irritate Nesta, you know? And he probably enjoys it. I'm really curious to know what event in this timeline will get her to change her heart about, you know, being Fae and all that. Because right now, she's being a... Ooh, so she does have powers? I love them too. It's just like, I don't know how to describe this dynamic between Nesta and Cassian. All I can say is that Cassian's personality is perfect. Perfect for her. When I looked ahead, I found Cassian staring back at Nesta as well. I wondered why no one had yet mentioned now shown in Cassian's eyes as he gazed at my sister. The sorrow and the longing. And the longing! If it wasn't already obvious, that definitely confirmed it. But here's the thing. Does he just kind of like her? Is he interested in her? Or is it deeper than that? Is it mating bond deep? And if it's mating bond deep, I don't know if I like that, to be honest. Because then it would just be too plotty, you know? That would just be complete plot if Cassian and Nesta were mates. You know what I mean? I don't know. I guess we'll see later. All I can say is that he's down bad. Cassian has got me giggling, bro. I'm feeling all giddy. They're on their way back to where Nesta and Elaine are living. Feyre and Cassian are talking about Nesta, right? And she asks him, why do you bother? Why do you bother, Cassian? And he goes, because I can't stay away. Dude, these winged bat boys. This is terrible. What are they doing to me? I'm definitely highlighting that. Got me a keen over here. She really is such a bro. What? Right now, Feyre and Cassian are not meeting up, but going to see the bone carver. I really cannot remember what they said about the bone carver and how it appears to people, like what the conditions are. I don't have ACOWAR right now. My friend has it, so I can't check. But I was actually just wondering why they show up the way that they do for like that particular person. And now we're finding out that the bone carver showed up as Rhys's like younger self to Feyre. And we're just now finding that out right now. But I wonder why though, like why? What? Just kidding. Oh my god, wait. That's crazy. I was wrong. I should have just read the rest of the freaking page. So the bone carver is showing up as their son, if they have one, or like when they have one. Whoa. 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 That's crazy. No way. Oh, what? The bone carver and the weaver of the wood are siblings? I'm nervous, guys. What if I tell you what the rock and darkness and sea beyond whispered to me, Lord of Bloodshed? How they shuddered in fear on the island across the sea. How they trembled when she emerged. Oh, I think they're talking about Nesta. She took something precious. She ripped it out with her teeth. What did you wake that day in Hybern, Prince of Bastards? What came out was not what went in. I think they're talking about Nesta. What is he talking about? He said, how lovely she is, new as a fawn and yet ancient as a sea. How she calls to you, a queen, as my sister was.
terrible and proud, beautiful as winter sunrise. But now we're wondering, is he telling the truth or is he lying? Guys, I don't know if it's the coffee I drank earlier, but I'm just like, my heart is like beating unusually hard. But I don't know what to make of this. We already kind of knew that Nesta was like, has some kind of power that we don't know about yet. But I am so curious to know what the story will be. Basically, what is he talking about? And also the whole thing about old gods is a whole nother layer of world building that is making this interesting. I don't know. Like, what does that mean? And I don't really know if we can trust the bone carver. I really do think that with monsters on her side, it will make the whole story just so much more like crazier and more interesting. Like, we're assuming that these monsters are like very greedy creatures. So like, I'm so scared that they're gonna betray us. If we do succeed in becoming allies with them, I am so terrified that they are gonna end up betraying us at the end. Why was the Weaver brought up again? You know, like I feel like that kind of thing, that kind of little tidbit of information isn't just brought up for no reason. So I wonder if she's gonna come back into the story and what role is that gonna play? And I really wanna know more about these old gods. How many more are there? And if they're siblings, that means that the Weaver is also from another world. I don't know what to make of this. And one last thing is Cassian. The more and more that I read, the more that it becomes obvious that he is attached to her. But what is it though? I don't think... Are they mates? Or is it something different? What if Farah's bloodline, like ancestors from hundreds of years ago, were actually half Fae? Whoa. And what if that half Fae ancestor was related to someone of like royalty? I think that would kind of explain the whole thing about once being a queen. I don't know, just theories. I'm just throwing it out there. I could be completely off, but I'm just throwing it out there. Okay, we have officially reached the end of the second section of this reading vlog, and I don't know, I don't really have anything else to say aside from what I've already just said. But I guess we can just do a little recap. Oh no, my light, it went out. Let's see. I'm really glad that they're bringing in a whole nother element, which is like the old gods, bringing the bone carver back, mentioning the Weaver, and kind of like tying that into the whole Nesta situation. Because I think we were about to get to a point where it would have became boring without that added element. Oh, I read this off camera, but there's this conversation between Reese and Farah that I really liked. And it's when they were out alone, kind of like walking around Valeris, talking about the whole situation where Farah had snapped at Reese. They were talking all of that out and they were being very vulnerable with each other. And I just really loved that conversation because it shows that as a couple, they obviously still have these misunderstandings, but they handle it so well and with so much maturity. They communicate really well, which is just attractive. We love couples that can communicate, okay? And it's just very heartwarming. I've read a fair amount of romance now where the plot is based on misunderstandings, and I hate it. So it's refreshing, it's nice, and it's very heartwarming to see a relationship that is actually healthy. And I like seeing how that is showcased within this conversation. It's such a small little mundane thing, but I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it very much. What I am excited for is to see how the whole Court of Nightmares thing is gonna play out. I think that'll be pretty juicy, to say the least. Or at least I hope so. And with Nesta, I think it's cool to kind of see her have her own little story going on. And then there's Elaine and Lucien, which has been kind of like on the back burner for a while now, and I don't know what to say about that. Oh my god, okay, wait. I had a theory. I don't really know if this is what you would call a theory, but a random thought I had the other day. Amren once said to Nesta, she was like something along the lines of,
when you do explode, make sure that it's heard across worlds.
And it made me think, what would make Nesta explode? And you know what thought came to mind? Elaine dying. That is so horrible. It truly is. But oh my god, if Elaine died, I can definitely see that triggering Nesta's like power, full blown. But I just don't know if that would actually happen because one, Lucien has already kind of gone through the whole heartbreak with his ex-lover. And so for him to also lose his mate, that is the worst torture. I think that would be really up if that actually happened. That would indeed make Nesta explode. But yeah, we'll see. Interesting. Elaine just said that she could hear the sea and the screams of a bird made of fire. So like a phoenix. What does that mean? Oh, that might have something to do with the sea. You know, kind of like the same thing that Reese was seeing. Visions of his mate. That might be what Elaine is experiencing right now. Ooh. Elaine basically just called out Lucien for betraying them. She said, no one ever does. No one ever looked. Not really. He did. He saw me. You will not now. Bruh, how are they ever... I just feel like this is not gonna work. I just don't know how they're gonna react to finding out that Farah is now High Lady. Oh my god. Oh my god. This Dark Race is so... Man said, no. If I was one of those people at Court of Nightmares, I'd be shook, okay? What a power couple. Ooh. Huh. Kier just said that he's sympathetic to Hybern's cause. Well, I'm really not surprised, but it's the fact that he would actually say that out loud is what is surprising to me. Whatever, just kill him. This man, Kier is bold, bro. Ew. Wait, what? Why is Eris here? And why is Reese the only one that seems to know that he was gonna be here? Okay. Yeah, dude, what the why would Reese do that? Knowing that Moore was gonna be there. You could have at least given like a heads up or something. Ooh, does he know? Oh, he knows. Just off him. Oh, hell no. No, sir. Absolutely not. What the He must be crazy. Access to Valeris? Yeah, right, bro. I just want to barf thinking about them being Valeris. I just know. Are you being serious? Please, no. Okay, calm down. It's okay. Calm down. Calm down, Danny. This meeting right now is a mess. This man has gone mad. Absolutely mad. Unrestricted access to Valeris. You're crazy. Who the do you think you are? I swear, Reese, please do not disappoint me. Please do not disappoint me. Oh, thank God. I'm having a hard time right now. I am so angry for more that I want to cry. This is so mad. What the hell is happening? I'm pissed. How can you do that? You know, in hindsight, maybe it's worth it. Maybe. But I'm just so mad because literally Pharaoh warned Reese about this. To be careful about how he would deal with Kier, because if not, he would hurt her. Hurt me. It makes me even more upset. Like, I'm just so pissed at the fact that Kier is just being petty. Just doing this because he knows that it'll upset her. And we're letting him? I feel so betrayed. Is Eris really not... Is he really not as evil as we thought he was? Oh, interesting. Why would they do that? I feel like I just got... I feel like I just got punched twice. This way and this way. The whole Eris thing, it's opening up a whole can of worms. Like, honestly, I would have been so fine. I would have been just fine believing that he was truly evil and that we will hate him for the rest of the story. But now they're digging this up? I don't think I'm emotionally ready for that right now. Especially after giving access to Valeris to Kier. I'm so overwhelmed. I think I've calmed down now. I'm not as like, y'all, I was shaking. That's how upset I was. I don't know how they're gonna deal with this. Within the inner circle especially, like this is gonna hurt their friendship for sure. And everybody else doesn't even know yet. She's a good friend. Amren is mother, basically. Amren is the mother of the group. Because she just, like this woman really does not say a lot. But when she speaks, she says all the right things. When are they gonna tell Amren, bro? Because right now I'm feeling like a little kid who is afraid to get scolded by their mom. That's crazy. I've been waiting to learn more about Amren. I don't want you to see the dogs. Hey, look. We're in dress code today. So here's what you missed since last time. We're not too far ahead or anything because I try to capture as many moments as I can on camera because sometimes I just like want to get on with a story, but every time I sense that like something is happening, I'm like, oh no, I have to wait. I was literally reading this morning and I had to bring in whatever self-control I had because I so badly wanted to keep reading, but I was like, no, we're gonna wait because we have self-control. Anyways, let me just catch you up real quick. Everybody thinks that Elena's crazy, okay? But like I said, I don't think that she is. I think that this vision that she has and like the hearing is just different. It's different, but I think that's like what her power is. It's not regular Fae vision and hearing. I think that she's kind of like some kind of seer of some sort, like has visions of the future, either of the future or she has like visions of another realm. I don't know. I really am so curious. Oh, that is so rude. Why would you do that? Are you done? Let me put this on not disturb. I'm really curious to know what girl she was talking about earlier. I have lots of thoughts about that and some questions, but I'm gonna save that until we do our little section update because that's coming up really soon. But yeah, I don't think she's crazy, especially now because they had a healer come see her. They even had Lucien try to talk to her and try to see what was going on with Elaine, but they didn't find anything. Lucien didn't really have a chance to like see what was going on, but the healer herself didn't find anything wrong with her, at least. But that's because I don't think anything is wrong with her. I mean, she's probably traumatized, sure, but I think just her powers, she doesn't really know what to do with them. She just doesn't know what they mean. And so that's why she's coming off as crazy and she's talking in riddles and everybody's just like, huh? Oh, something super cute happened. The whole Farah and Azrael moment. I loved it. It was the moment where she was basically working her ass off trying to learn how to fly and she's not getting it. It's not working out. And so Azrael tells her this story about Nefel. I think that's how you say the name. You already know. ACOTAR and these names, we are not the best of friends because... Anyways, Nefel. Azrael told her story about, like the whole
wings thing and that she didn't really know how to, or she wasn't really cut out to be like a soldier in the war or whatever, but like when it counted,
she flew. That flew like a bat that she is. And it was just so very inspiring. It almost made me tear up, actually. Just how beautiful it was. And I felt like I was there with him, like he was telling the story to me. And I was like... It's like, wow, it was so cute, super cute, very inspiring. And I actually have a quote in there that I highlighted. I'll probably put that in the video somewhere. Yeah, beautiful. Fast forward, they had Reese and Farah had a little fun. That was cute. And then that leads up to where we are now, which is at the library with Nesta, because we're trying to find more information about like the cauldron and stuff. And guess what happened? Guess who showed up? Sorry, am I being too loud? I'm probably yelling at you guys. I apologize. Hybern, bro. Which was crazy because what are they in Valeris? How are they in Valeris? They basically implied that the king of Hybern is also in Valeris, and that Hello? Very concerning. Very, very concerning. We're trying to call Reese through the bond and he's not answering. So basically, me and Nesta, not me and Nesta, Farah and Nesta are on the run. And here is the crazy thing. Here's the crazy thing. I guess, I don't know what it is with Hybern and twins, but I guess another set of twins, or ravens, is what they call themselves. One black, one white. And do you know who predicted that? That's right, Miss Elaine. Miss Elaine predicted that. She said it to us. She tried to warn us, bro. She was talking in riddles and I knew it meant something. It had to mean something. I know she's not crazy. She said something about along the lines of twin ravens are coming. One black, one white. Something like that. And guess who's in front of us right now in the book? They're not actual ravens. They're fae, but they were like, we're the king's ravens, yada, yada, yada. One with dark hair, one with light hair. Hello? And Miss Elaine did that. She tried to warn us, and all they did was look at her sympathetically, like she was crazy, and she's not. Them and their fae bane, bro, they just be having it everywhere in dust form, in liquid form, in apple form, apparently. And so the fae bane, of course, just shut off all of their powers. And so now we're in a very hairy situation. And Farah's like, Nesta, trust me, through the eye contact. Trust me on this. You know what she does? She jumps in the pits of darkness in the middle of the library. You know, that deep hole of darkness in the library that Reason said had something in it that scared the out of Cassian. Yeah, that one. She jumped into that one. She said, Nesta, trust me. Boop. I freaked out because what? And we're about to find out, or at least I hope. No, we're gonna find out. And I'm so excited. I'm so excited to find out what is in there. Yeah, you see that? Chapter 31. Holy shit. That's what I put. What if it's like the Kraken? It has to be some kind of like creature, is what I think. Unless... Wait, what? Wait, I'm so confused because I thought they jumped in the pit, but now they're running? How is that possible? Oh... I'm so stupid. It says, then I ran, hauling Nesta with me, not towards the upper levels, but down into the eternal blackness of the pit at the heart of the library. Girl, you know what I thought they did? I literally thought they jumped off the rail or something. You know what I mean? If there was a spiral building with like a hollow core, what I thought they did, I thought they like ran off the railing and just into the pit. What is wrong with me? I read that so wrong. You must have been very confused when I said that. Not that pinched faced. Girl, that queen is not gonna do anything to Nesta. I'll beat her up. Oop. Wait. This is crazy. Company? Oh, the tell me of life. That's kind of so sad. Such a sad thing to ask for. But who is she gonna send? Herself? What is it? Oh, finally, bro. Cassian, where the were you? Nesta saw it. I hate it. You know why? Because we found something, but nothing at the same time. Okay. Yikes. What I do love is like we're finally getting to the point that they're starting to like address their sister relationship, you know, between Nesta and Farah, because I've been waiting for it. That was really good. I saw that my mom had Stella Rosa at home when I got here from the New Year's, and this one was blueberry, and I've never tried the blueberry kind. I was very skeptical about it, but it's actually not bad. Okay, so we made it. This is a reminder to myself not to ever try and do a reading vlog on the road. Okay, I mean, I can read a book on the road. That's no problem with me, but me and the camera, me and my phone, looking at the camera while the car is moving, it wasn't a good idea. And needless to say, I got motion sickness and threw up on the side of the road. I'm very prone to motion sickness, and usually I don't ever get sick enough to where I want to throw up, but this was one of those times. And maybe just like what I had in my stomach, which was just ramen noodles, it wasn't helping, and I felt like crap for the next 2 days. No, that's an exaggeration. I felt like crap for the rest of the night and a little bit the day after. No more of that. No more. Don't do that again. I did manage to read a little bit after the battle at Summer Court. So now we are about to go to the meeting with the High Lords. And I'm super excited about that. I was actually talking to a book friend of mine that recently finished this book. Oh my God, you're being super rude. Anyway, she recently finished this book in January, and she was saying that the meeting was emotional. And I don't know what that means. I don't know what that encompasses. So we'll see what happens. Oh my God, okay. I feel like the recent scene with her basically deciding to go to the High Lord meeting and her very much showing that she cares about Cassian, that was like a whole whoa. I'm so curious what's going on in her head. It really makes me wonder. There's no way they're mates, right? Nesta and Cass? I don't know. I don't know. Like, she tries so hard to make it seem like she doesn't care, but obviously her being super worried and like looking for him when they came back from the war, or not the war, when they came back from the battle showed that she does care. But I don't know, how deep are their feelings for each other? That's the question. And it's kind of awkward right now because they don't even want to look each other. They haven't talked to each other, and I'm dying to know. Not growl. What? Wait. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? Bro. The tension between Cassian and Nesta are insane right now. Interesting. I didn't really expect for there to be LGBT couples, but I love that it's included in this book because I don't think that was really present in the other two. Y'all, I opened to the wrong page and Loki got spoiled. It's fine. Not a big deal. Anyways, Tarkin is here. Bruh. Reese, why is he starting shit, bruh? I don't know what he wants us to think of him, because right now, everything that he said at that meeting, it just went out the window because he's still being a hell no. Why is he here? I was so convinced that he was not gonna show up. What is he here to do? I'm excited for the drama, don't get me wrong, but like, what is there to say? Because I don't know, man. He's basically a crazy ex is what he is. Yeah, what the heck? Why would he show up without saying anything? Without confirming, like, yeah, I'm gonna be there. Like, that alone is suspicious. That alone will raise alarms. He's trying to catch people off guard. This man is staring hard. Like, leave me alone. Ooh. Tillman is realizing he's taking note. He's seeing the ring. The drama's crazy. The tea is boiling. Tillman said,
"Don't stop on my account. I'm not in the business of discussing our plans with enemies. No, you're just in the business of..." Oh, Lord help me. This man is sick. It kills me. It kills me that he still doesn't really know. And even if they somewhat tried to tell him, He won't accept it. And now here he is, strolling in to this meeting, claiming that Reese stole her from him. She didn't want you, bro. She didn't want you. This is so painful. Painful to watch in my head. Oh my god, what the f is wrong with him? He is... There is no class. There is no respect. And he's just continuing to prove why we left the dude. Because... do you know what he said? He asked Reese out loud in front of everybody else, mind you. When you her, have you ever noticed that little noise she makes right before she climbs? That is inappropriate, sir. Damn, bro. Azriel is my favorite. Let him know, Az. Fight against Hybrid, my ass. What do you mean? You're literally allies with him. Dude, this is not gonna work. We're not working with Tamlin. I don't care. I don't give a fuck. No. Dude, he won't stop with the condescending comments. It's crazy. These are fighting words, y'all. Fighting words. Hell no. Oh my god. Dude, someone shut him up, please. Period. Varian, let him know that he's delusional, that he doesn't know what's going on. What? Now, okay, see, he's pointing his finger at Night Court, and now he's turning and pointing his finger to Summer Court too? Not a good move. Not a good move. She said, Hybrid turned my sister into Fae after your priestess sold them out. And that is facts. That is the truth. What do you have to say to that? What do you have to say to that, Tamlin? He's insane. Come on, Nesta. Let him know. Yo, thank you, Reese, because that man would not shut up. He was only digging himself a deeper grave. Isn't that what friends do? Thank you. He took the blood rubies back. Not come, Ezreal. Why are you summoning him like a dog? I am so dead.
Throw away the whole man. What is this?
I need you to let me know if I'm sounding insane right now.
I don't know, man. What the
You can't tell me that they don't look cute together.
Let me make sure I read this right. Cut.